and there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Well, this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley, on time and on target.
Bulls trail by 7.
This is the second part of the NBA Cup Championship. These two teams have battled, man, in the regular season. They made a tournament in the regular season to make it interesting.
Yeah, it has to. They need
These two get these two teams, the best of the West, the best of the East. Kind of like the finals.
That kind of individual play.
It's like an early finals preview.
Here's Conley after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional
I
space
knew that would
by
stop
stepping
him.
back further from the line.
Oh, Middleton in position and out of bounds as the
Oh,
Bulls
fuck, man. Why you gonna call for an alley-oop and then not fucking go for it? He can't jump no more.
possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Monk. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points. Game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Kusevsky. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Bro.
Bulls trail by 5. And stolen by Dillingham.
Yeah,
Time to switch controllers. Let's switch controllers real quick.
Sometimes when you're 7-foot-tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pokashevsky in prime position.
He got dunked off of that earlier. I'm still embarrassed.
Out to the right wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Tries again. Thomas's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Mutombo. And he touches it. Malik Monk. Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating.
Yes, he played him completely backwards the entire way and then jumped. And then got the rebound. Right in Monk's face, bro.
Right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. Maybe.
What a fucking block. Oh, De'Aaron Fox, the leading scorer in the NBA, just got rejected very bad.
Even a question mark.
I think it's time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. as the Bulls will retain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Jordan, he's checked in for Thomas. Kevin Durant comes in for Dillingham. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. And Chicago also making a switch. Champagne's checked in.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Akusevsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And with an update from the sideline. Let's
Oh,
check in with
fucking what, bro? Man, I would challenge that if I could. He did foul him.
David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
Chesky, see, like that's what he told reporters earlier after that dunk, and he got dunked on really bad. He said it happens. He said you got to keep getting their face. He said you got to get back up and you got to keep going. And that's the motivation of speaking right there, man. That's real.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fox passes to Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Now, here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. KD draws the double. Matumbo, and he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And the instincts of KD on display right.
Look at this pattern. KD he just draws everybody's attention, bro. He's double teamed right away. Go straight to Matumbo. Bam.
Right there, he sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Here's Fox. They trail by 11, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
The way he had it cupped, it couldn't get blocked. He cupped it.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Durant with it, now guarded by Monk.
I mean, defensively, you are just...
He knew he was getting the foul.
Tending with so much when you're checking Kevin Durant. It's not just the length. This guy is one of the most skilled, gifted offensive players in NBA history.
Big Dog is checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Malik.
How many points does he out from passing Kobe? He's close. He'll get it this year. He's about 200 points off.
Monk, and both free throws good for Durant.
This is what
Next
makes him a
10 games,
challenge
he'll get
to
it.
stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Big Dog. And it's blocked.
Oh, send it back.
Oh, and he got Big Dog back. That's why he don't give up. That's why I don't give up right there. That's exactly why I don't give up, man. He may have got dunked on earlier, but look at this. Huge rejection.
Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for De'Aaron Fox. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Inside. Some solid defense there from KD.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And here is Barnes after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Edwards kicks to Durant. The rebound by Champagnie.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled.
Crossed him over, though, didn't he? At his age. I mean, damn. Look at that. Shit. God damn. Hello, Champagnie. 25, bro. I mean, Durant's literally fucking 14 years old.
Up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
For three, VanVleet. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's KD for three. And another three. For Minnesota.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Levine up top. Edwards defending. Over in the corner, Barnes.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Substitution on court.
Here's Big Dog, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so...
No, because he got fucking blocked. That's why it didn't go in.
It's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them.
Looking over
Back
for me,
right
man.
after this.
Oh, Kaczynski got his redemption back with the block and the dunks, this defense, everywhere. Like Jesus doing it all.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're...
Yeah, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Terrific defense. I mean, amazing. These guys had some good dunks, man. Durant Fox leading 14. It's a nice second team out defense last year. That's all he made. Well, he's going to be fucking MVP this year.
Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew. What to do with it once it was there.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Randall. Monk is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. Now here's Randall. Pass to VanVleet. And he could not get that one to go.
Oh, dude, that's just not a foul, bro. You don't call that stuff. That's weak. It's a clear block. He touched his hair. I mean, come on.
A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Well, big discrepancy on the scoreboard at this point, but there is some time left.
Well, partner, it's going to take quite a run to turn things around at this point. At the end of this quarter, one of these teams is going to hoist that NBA Cup.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets
I
from
need
a
to call
charity
those
strike
timeouts,
here
but
in
if
the
I
second.
do it, I'm trying
Timberwolves leading by 9.
I'm not going to achieve it if I don't. So I'm going to try not to.
Here's Dillingham. Outside Thomas. That three off the mark. The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of it.
I knew what was going to happen. I was just trying to get down there to do it. That's all I did.
This game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
Dillingham with it. That's tipped. A second chance effort. He lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Randall. To the middle, trying to find Monk, and gets it to him. Misses in close. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Back to Thomas. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Monk, the pass to Randall, fires for three. That shot off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense play and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
That's Dillingham.
And
Got it.
The shot is good. He'll go to
And
the free throw
one.
line. And guys, let's get you.
That's team basketball, and they're going to be. Usually they don't, but they'll congratulate the rookie after that one. Pass to Dillingham. Foul. Bam, son.
Your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Malik Monk is going to pick.
I had that one myself, son.
Got the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Bulls making a switch here. Sonogo's checked in. Minnesota leading by 13. Middleton dishes to Bull. Stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Champagny. And again, no good by Chicago. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Dillingham. No good with the layup. Bulls trail by 13. On its way from Monk for two.
Oh,
the
good
shot
shot.
from the win.
Watch that again. Bam, step back.
And you can see how well Monk shoots when he's in rhythm. He's got the green light to let it fly. And if the defense lags off at all, he's going to make a pay.
Stolen by Van Vliet.
I got lucky. I tried to do some crazy shit and it didn't work. He hit his fucking foot. Okay, it's time, man. I'm putting my starters in.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So for the Bulls, Harrison Barnes comes in for Monk. And it's Fox in for Fred Van Vliet. Edwards kicks to KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Oh, he's got to stand there. I got you, boy.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance of half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside. Here's Sonogo. Lands soft on the front of the ring.
He got it over him. He wouldn't have got it over fucking, what's his name? Mutombo. If I'd been down there.
And drops.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Right side, Kevin Durant.
Fuck, man.
Barnes against Jordan. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Durant in the corner. Offline with his three. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Sanogo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Edwards passes to KD. No good on the three.
Fuck, you gotta make it.
Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Champagny.
God
Basket is good.
damn
The
it.
assist
Fuck,
from Barnes.
he's coming back. Shit.
Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. Knocks it loose. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Monks checked in for Chicago. And so Fox will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Monk outside. Into the lane. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he's able to get it back.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game.
He changed his shot mid-air. It's what he does, man.
Carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Bull, he's checked in for Thomas. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Coach not happy with the team. He told him, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys.
Thank you, David. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Bulls. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Fox. And Randall throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness. Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is.
He makes it
hard every minute he's on the floor.
And
I mean, is that 9 of 9? He don't miss, bro. He's fucking perfect every time. Huh?
drops them both. Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
Got it.
It's good from long range.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Ahead, jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
That's it, man.
And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Bounce pass from Durant. Jordan kicks to Durant. Over Monk. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side.
Is that 2 or 3? The 2, right?
To the rim.
Who passed it to him? Was it Edwards? Was it? No, it was. Okay.
KD's got 22.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also...
And it,
He comes right on top of DeAndre. I mean, he's still a good player, man, either way. Win or lose, they're still good players. There's a few good players in this thing.
at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Edwards can't hit. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Down low, here's Big Dog, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
The 3 from KD. Offensive rebound. Edwards kicks to KD. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he overdid it there.
Shit.
Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see it.
I didn't mean to hurt him. Maybe he did. Edwards is a mean motherfucker sometimes. Let's take a look at it. He pushes him down, yeah. What made him mad was a steal.
Player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Dog. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He got his own board, didn't he? Yeah. I mean, he's in there with big motherfuckers. So keep that in mind.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Durant, and there's the drive, and then Durant with the dunk. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
There it is. I don't know why Isaiah's holding it up. He's getting traded in a couple days. Fuck. He didn't play 1 minute. He's trying to get, before he gets injured or something, he's trying to get Kobe Bryant's record. That's what it is. You never know at 38 how long you got, man. NBA Cup champions. Yeah, you gotta look at the highlights. I'm looking at them too. I'm looking at the ones for him, but they fucking dominated. Monk, bam. Right here. Bro, I think it's right. No, it ain't right here. He gets some big dunks though, man. Don't he? Goddamn. Right here. This was dunk of the game right here. Man, he literally injured. I think he injured him. But he kept playing, but he got injured. Alright, I guess that's it, guys, for this one. We watched the highlights. We seen it. We seen them all. This is the player of the games. The reason I'm showing his. It's a debate between him and Durant, man. They both played fucking fantastic, so it's up for debate. They gave it to Edwards, maybe because he had 2 more points. I don't know. But he had 26, 8, and 4. And here's a rookie. He made some great plays though. He had some good. He had a couple good plays. Yeah. And definitely get more minutes out of it. 10 and 11. Bobo 2, 4, 2, 2, and 2. I mean, he does it every game. He gets statistics all the way across. He makes it look ridiculous. I mean, he's so big. And that is it. Where's it talking about the cup? It ain't even talking about the cup. It's not talking about the cup. I don't know why, but it's not. Anyway, we won it, so what's it matter?